Hey everybody, welcome back into the shop tonight. Steve with Swamp Bottom Baits here. First off, happy Veterans Day. If you don't have any veterans in your family, which a lot of people do, give thanks to our veterans when you see them out in town and what have you. We've all put our life on the line and given some of our life, some people all of their life, to the freedom of this country. I did 20 years myself and very proud of what I've done and given. So thank you again to all my brothers and sisters out there. So what I'm going to do today is I've got some runners from some orders that I had, and we're just going to go ahead and remelt it down and see what we can come up with. I've said before that sometimes you get good stuff, sometimes you get stuff that looks like crap, and sometimes you find something, add a little bit to it. You never know what you might come up with. So we're going to get into doing that. A little housekeeping real quick. If you're interested in taking a look at anything that we have to offer, there's a link on the About page for the tackle box. That'll take you to our Etsy store. There's also a link there for Neptune Multimedia. A buddy of mine does great work. Need any graphics done, please look into him. And there's a link there for Fourth Wall. It's the Swamp Swag, shirts, hats, mugs, different stuff like that. So anyway, with all to do, let's get into making some remelt baits and seeing what we can come up with. Be right back.
Alright, welcome back everybody. And I'm going to start off here with showing you the colors that we're going to go ahead and do. Now this here is some cut up laminates that I had. This is the Precious. I did some Cycle 8 minnows in this. So we've got a goldish back with a light pearl with some silver flake belly. So that's what we have here in this cup, and we're going to do a solid color with that one. And then for the laminate, what I'm going to do is this here is some leftover of the crappie and the baby bass that we did. You can see the baby bass right here on top. There's a piece of the crappie right there. So, and there's a better laminate of the baby bass. Let's see if I've got one of the, so that was the crappie that we did in one of the previous videos. So that is going to be the top, and then the bottom is what I call Funky Monkey. Actually, it goes this way. So you've got the blue highlight with black flake on the back, and the blue highlight with red flake on the belly. So that is the Funky Monkey. So that's going to be our laminate there. So let's go ahead and get these in, get these melting down, and we'll be back when we're ready to shoot the first one. Alright, so here's our remelt from the Precious, and we are sitting, it's bouncing right around 220 degrees, give or take a couple degrees. So let's go ahead and get a shot on it. The mold I'm shooting is what I call the cypress shad. It's a little 3-inch swim bait. So I'm thinking this will have a good color profile for the shad spawn. Fall shad spawn, spring shad spawn. Would also work good. Saltwater, got a lot of flash to it. So let's give that just a second to set up. So, and there's what our color looks like all together. So we can go ahead and get these other cups in there. Get those starting to melt down for our laminates. And for the laminates, we're going to be using the 3.8 fatty shad and the 4-inch pinpoint. So I will remelt this down with the sprues off of here to shoot a few more. So I try to utilize everything I can. Sometimes you get something that looks really good, sometimes you don't. I've said that before. But I think these colors are all going to look good together. Not quite ready to go yet. So this mold, I hadn't shot it yet today, so it was still on the cool side. And you can see our torquers over here from the last video. I need to get my twin injector. And blending block for the laminate. Alright, let's go ahead and bring you all down here. Give me just a second. It popped off the stand. Okay. Apologize about that. Operator error. So there we go. There is the remelt on that. This would probably work good also if you have golden shiners in your waters. So like I said, utilize your remelt the best you can. So let's get that other plastic ready to go. We'll bring you back for the laminates. Alright, so here's our two colors. And I always put my back to the right hand side. That's just the way I do it. So and I've got to have the molds in two different configurations because of the way they shoot and where the sprue is. So there is the pinpoint. And there's our fatty done. So let's go ahead and evacuate this out. And there's our two colors. You can see a little bit of a pearl to the green side, and that's because of our belly color was the white pearl on them laminates. So it gives it a little bit different of a look. I'm going to turn around. So that's how it's going to look right there with the back and belly. And we'll see how they come out in the mold. So let's give just a minute while we clean up here real quick. And I'll bring you back for the demolding. Alright, welcome back, y'all. let's go ahead and see how these laminates came out. So here is the 4-inch pinpoint. So there is that back color. And there we go. So just something a little bit different, you know. Got the blue and the black, or blue and red in the belly with that blue highlight on there, and kind of like that little bit of a pearlish green back. So then we'll see what this this creates when we remelt that down. That there I'll probably end up making something for myself out of. Alright, and then here is the 3.8 fatty shad. Wants to come out on 2 different sides. Now this one here, for some reason, looks like it got a little bit more of the belly color. Let's take that out and take a look. Now that side looks like it's pretty much down the center. I guess it's alright. It was just twisted in the mold or something. So always utilize your remelts. You never know what you might come up with. And if you throw it away, well, you could always mix it up, see what it comes up with, and if you don't like it, you can still throw it away. So I'm going to go ahead and shoot a bunch of these more up and finish off this plastic. Thank you all for coming in and joining me, and y'all have a good day. Peace, everybody.
Fishing down Mississippi up to no good, living like outlaws, misunderstood, reeling in trouble with every cast, cursed by the hangman's shadow fast. Fishing down in Mississippi up to no good, living like outlaws, misunderstood, reeling in trouble with every cast, cursed by the hangman's shadow fast.